Stay tuned and let's check out this Marvel Legends Crimson Dynamo wave, Yelena Belova. Hello and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we continue taking a look at this Marvel Legends Crimson Dynamo wave Black Widow movie, Yelena Belova. So we're yet to see the film as it has unfortunately been delayed, but we've still got the figures to get us excited. And it is another new character for the MCU, and this time it is Yelena Belova. She's from the comics, she is the blonde Black Widow, and she's being played in the film by Florence Pugh, which is an up-and-coming British actor, which I very like. So I'm very happy that she's been added to the MCU, and now I hope she gets a decent debut in this film, and then maybe in the Thunderbolts. Who knows? Who knows? But we're getting some elements of a Black Widow costume that we've already seen before. We're even getting the jacket from Infinity War as well. So maybe all that has its origin. The promo shots, the 3D printed tech didn't look all that good, but having it in person, it definitely looks better, at least in the box. So curious to see what that's like when I get it open. She does come with a couple of guns and interchangeable hands here on the side, but most of the box is took up with the massive Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure piece. On the side, we're getting that noir style artwork of Yelena Belova. On the back, that artwork continues, and we get a little write-up that reads, a product of the Red Room's ruthless training program, Yelena Belova is a feisty assassin. And then, as always, you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to complete the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Yelena Belova. So yeah, another new character to add to the MCU shelf. Very happy to do that, even though I've yet to see the film. But without further ado, let's get it open. Pow, and here we have Yelena Belova out of the packaging. And she is basically an accessory that comes with all of these massive pieces for the Crimson Dynamo. So you get the big body part for the Crimson Dynamo, two what looks like sort of shield, shoulder shield sort of pieces, and then also this piece that may be for the back. So either way, you get four separate pieces for the Crimson Dynamo in the box, which take up the majority of the box, which doesn't leave a lot of room for accessories for poor Yelena. So if you want to see me build Crimson Dynamo, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel and come back. And once I've looked at all the figures in the wave, we will build that one together. She does come with a few little accessories though. So she comes with some interchangeable hands and some guns, which I'll zoom in and show you in a minute. But just first thoughts of the figure. Now, when this figure first got released or revealed online, the promo shots didn't really do justice to the face sculpt and everyone was a little bit worried. But I promise you now, having it in person out of the box, the 3D face scan does look very nice, and I definitely see elements of Florence Pugh in there. She's just got the bun sort of hairdo, but it seems like quite accurate to what we've seen in the trailer so far. Obviously we've seen this jacket before, as it appears to be what Natasha wears in Infinity War, because remember, the Black Widow film takes place between Civil War and Infinity War. But in regards to the figure, standard female, you're only going to get double jointed, single jointed elbows, but they move quite far back, to be fair, and it doesn't seem to be like a rehash of the previous Sharon Carter body. It does seem to be new. We get a harness that actually looks like it works. The other side seem to be some molded weapons, which is a little bit of a shame. It would have been better to get two harnesses, but maybe that's accurate to the film. She's got a little silver Black Widow logo there on the chest, on the belt, sorry. But other than that, it's all white, green. And yeah, she looks pretty good. So let's zoom in, let's check out that head scan, and I'll also show you the accessories. So here's a closer look at the head scan, and as I said, the pictures online don't do it justice. It is quite good in person, and as I said, I definitely see elements of the actress in there, and then she's got that sort of hairdo where it's all tied up in a bun at the back. And yeah, looks decent, looks good. She's wearing the jacket, as I said, we've seen in Infinity War, and that is all one solid piece. That is not going to come off. It is all sculpted to the body. The rest seems to be some sort of shared use with the recent deluxe white Black Widow. You can see a Black Widow logo there on the belt, but it's all silver. And then, as I said, you're getting one working harness, which is nice. She does come with a gun, of course, she comes with two little guns, which will go into the harness. I've just got fat fingers. but there you go. It is in the harness. It works. The other side are just molded knives. And then moving down, it's just all white. On the back again, all white. So yeah, not bad at all. Looking all right. So as I said, she comes packed with one fisted hand and one trigger finger hand. So we can switch them up to 2 trigger finger hands, and as you can see, she's holding both of her guns, and her guns seem to be pretty decent. Little tiny pistols, quite small, but they work for the female figures, and she's holding both of them. No problems at all. She also has a pair of fisted hands, so she can of course still punch those Hydra goons in the face. So yeah, 2 pairs of hands and 2 pistols, they are her accessories. Here she is compared to 2 different Black Widows, and I've chose these 2 because, as you can tell, they are obviously an amalgamation of the 2. It is like she is wearing this white suit, but then the green jacket that we see in Infinity War. Now, as I said, the jacket on this Black Widow is a separate piece, and I've seen people online actually take this off and put it onto this deluxe body to try and make a better body for Yelena Belova, but I don't actually think this body sculpt is that bad. It is what you would expect for a female Marvel legend, and I think it works quite well. The hand stinger effect pieces on the deluxe Black Widow will work on Yelena as well. You just pop off the hand and they fit on there, not a problem. We just don't know if she has them in the film yet. In regards to articulation, it is what you would expect. She's got like a ball on the chest, so plenty of motion around, but not a lot of crunch forward. But you get more crunch back than you do forward, to be fair. But it's okay. Double jointed knees, very good. As I said, single jointed elbows, but they do go past 90. And then the rest of the articulations, as you would expect for a Marvel legend, which is still pretty good. I know people still like to complain that we don't get double jointed elbows, but let's be honest, it's still pretty good. And then here she is compared to the 2 other movie figures from this wave that I've already opened, with Natasha Romanoff and of course Taskmaster. And seeing these 3 together just makes the fact that the film's been delayed even that little bit more disappointing, because I was really looking forward to seeing Black Widow's first movie with these new characters in the MCU, and now we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But the figures so far are looking great. And then lastly, here she is compared to a picture of my good friend Unparalleled Universe. So final thoughts, even though I haven't seen the film yet, so don't know the context of this character within the MCU, I still think the figure looks great. And again, I know the actress is Florence Pugh, so I have no doubt she's going to do good. And I'm looking forward to seeing where her character goes as the new Black Widow, maybe Thunderbolts, we shall see. But the figure looks good, and I'm looking forward to seeing the film. So if the figure does that, then it's done a good job. So you let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited about the Black Widow film, about this character in the MCU, or are you just happy to get another toy for your shelf? Always curious to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to see more reviews from this wave and all the other reviews I've done over the years, then go and check out the videos tab. But most importantly, the one thing you can do for me is hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, and as always, my name is Dan W, and I shall see you on the next one.